Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to play with a little bit of Tom Ford. So as I said the other day, I'm a little bit of a late bloomer and I did not pick up the Soleil at Lune originally when the Tom Ford holiday collection launched, and everybody told me that I must get this one. You guys were right. So today we are going to create a look using my new favorite Tom Ford quad. I absolutely love this one so much, and as well as just playing around with a little bit of other makeup. We're gonna try to create kind of a glowy skin with that pretty eye look, and then top it off with a little bit of perfume fun. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this look and learn more about how I'm smelling good, I wish there was smell-o-vision, then let's go ahead and dive. Okay guys, I just filmed my AM skin routine, so I'm just gonna keep the background like this. Today we are going to use a couple fun products here, and especially playing with this pretty guy. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit of skin first. And I had watched Andrea Ali. You guys, I love her, and she had done this fantastic mature skin makeup on this beautiful woman. And of course she was a Biologique Recherche lover, and her skin totally showed. But Andrea used the By Terry. This is the Cellular Rose Brightening CC Lumi Serum. I already had this in Sunny Flash, but I thought, you know what, I wanted to kind of recreate a little bit of what she was doing on her beautiful skin. So I am going to take this little illuminator. I am going to use a little bit of this. We're gonna try to create a little bit of glowy skin just like she did. And she just kind of tapped this all over her face to give it a little kind of lit from within look. So again, I love the Sunny Flash one of these. These little Lumi serums are quite nice. Now they do have a strong rose scent, just like all the By Terry products. But this is a really nice product. So again, I only had it in Sunny Flash, and then I was like, okay, we're gonna try Immaculate Light. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, you guys, I don't wanna overdo it, but the thing I have found with these guys is they're not over the top. I like a good glow, but I sometimes feel like I look fake if I use some products. I feel like just give me a kind of a fake look. I want to have like healthy looking skin. So we are just kind of putting that in, and you know what, I'm actually going to put a little bit underneath my eyes to brighten up underneath there, and I'll in my high point here. And that's what she just kind of like put it all over her skin, kind of focusing up on the high points of her skin. So let's hope we don't make ourselves look too white here. Okay, then next step, I am going to use my new favorite foundation. You guys, I cannot get enough of the Chantecaille Future Skin. I've been so enjoying it. It just looks like skin. It's so cooling and hydrating, and kind of been playing around with mixing it with creams as well as just wearing it on its own. So I just like to take a teeny bit of this out of the pot. And I know that's probably the most annoying part, is that it comes in a pot. And it's so funny, I would think after all these years that they would have kind of changed up the packaging of this, because I think they would sell so much more if they did. But that's just my opinion. So we have the pot, and you guys, it hasn't bothered me. And I am just going to dab some of that on. Again, you guys, I'm just using my IT Cosmetics here. I could also use a different brush or my fingertips. I do not recommend a beauty blender. I tried that the other day. It just really ate up a lot of the product, and I don't That's not what we want to do with a $78 foundation. So I am in the shade Alabaster, which I do find to be a tad light on my skin, but I kind of like it, especially during these winter months. So I probably will have to buy another shade to mix the two during the summer. I find that that's it. I think finding the right shade is probably one of these mixing kind of brands. I think I had vanilla and I didn't care for it. I think it was a little too peachy. But anyways, if any of you have these, if you have a similar skin tone, you like Future Skin and you mix, let me know what the magic combo is. Okay, then we have pushed this into the skin. And again, you guys, I just feel like it evens it out, but you can still see my skin shining through. There is not, you can see some of my pigmentation, this and that. But again, I kind of like just having that kind of skin look. Now with the Immaculate Light, this is going to be subtle. This is not going to give you va va boom. This is going to be a subtle kind of highlighter. So do not purchase this if you're expecting kind of like a lot of oomph on your skin. This is just going to give you that slight little natural kind of glow. Now, I lately have been using my Chanel. This is the Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer. Again, you guys, I love to use this during the kind of winter months when I am not going to be super tan. I just love cream bronzer. I just feel like it looks really a little bit more natural, and I'm gonna warm up my skin with that. I still just love this product. I find it to be such a great product overall. Then I'm gonna go in with my Le Camouflage Stilo. I really love this. It's so funny. I find it to be super great for underneath my eyes. Just a little bit of brightening, you guys. It's just a really easy concealer. And again, this is one that you can actually put on, you know, you can touch up during the day without looking kind of cakey. So I just use a little bit kind of right through that dark spots here. And I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit on my eyes as kind of my base for the shadows. Okay, now let's get to the fun part. We are going to use this gorgeous Soleil et Lune. I'm laughing at myself, you guys. I skipped on this when it first launched because I wasn't sure about this shadow. Then I was shopping with my daughter and Penny from Penn Smith Skincare in New York, and they were both like, oh my gosh, you have to get this. We kind of played around, put it on my eyes, and they were like, it makes your eyes pop. So I was like, I have got to get that. So thus I did finally get it, and many of you are laughing at me. You're like, we knew you were gonna pick it up eventually. So I did get it on sale at the Sephora sale. And you guys, I'm gonna start with a base, and this is the Marc Jacobs. This is the Omega eyeshadow, and this one is in the Big O. This is just the perfect crease shade. So I love this. It's a huge thing, but I use it all the time. I just find it to be a perfect like crease shade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay a little bit of that in my crease here to start, because that is one of the things. Those Tom Fords are so pretty, but they definitely are an all shimmer look. So I'm just kind of doing a light hand, you guys, just giving myself a little bit of a crease. I'm actually using my Wayne Goss number 17, and I've been washing some of my other Sonia G brushes. Okay, you guys, I just laid down a little bit of a matte shadow just to have a little crease. Then let's go in with this gorgeous sky, and I am going to use this beautiful shade over here. And you guys, I love, this is like right up my alley. Again, I'm kind of surprised. I think if I had seen these in person, I would have picked it up originally. Since I just put it on my finger, I'm gonna go ahead and tap a little bit of that on with my finger. And we're just gonna kind of put a little bit of that on the mobile lid. Isn't that pretty? So right there, you guys, I think that this is a pretty look. I'm using the Sonia G Builder Pro. I'm now just gonna go in with that shade, but I just wanna show you that right here alone, just this look with that base shadow and then this color right here is such a pretty look. And while I'm thinking about it, I am going to run a little bit of this shadow right underneath my eyes, just with the little edge of this Builder Pro. I'm just gonna go in just a little bit close, kind of give myself a little definition on the bottom. Then I'm in love with this. This is this beautiful gray tone right here. And again, laughing because these are kind of right up my alley. I think I was getting really thrown off by the green. So what I'm gonna do, since I put on my finger, I do like using these with my finger, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner here. We're gonna build just a little bit, and it's so pretty, love that. Then going in with that Builder Pro. And we are going to build up that kind of gray in the outer corner. And I love the mix of a little bit of warm and a little bit of cool. Like, I think that is such a pretty look. Taking the excess of that gray and I'm just kind of running that through, you guys, just a little bit, pulling a little bit of the gray through my crease. Just a teeny bit with a light hand. Okay, at this point, I want to line my eyes. So I brought down 2 eyeliners because I wasn't quite sure what to use. And I brought down Noir Enigmatic, and this is from Chanel, and it's more of a slate kind of gray. And then I brought Celadon down because I don't want to compete with this beautiful mint green, but I kind of want to play it up. So I would love to know, we'll see how those two go together, because if the Celadon is a little bit more mossy, I don't want to go mossy, I kind of want to pop the eyes. So let's start with the slate. And then again, if you've used this and it is your, you've used this, I'd love to know which eyeliner you use with this. So I'm gonna start with that kind of slate gray, and I'm just going to go and line the top first with kind of down by the lash line. At the end, I'm gonna smudge out just a little bit of a wing. At the outer corner, I'm just gonna kind of smudge a little bit of that in kind of an upward motion. One eye defined. And I'm just gonna smudge this out. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my fingertip into this pretty kind of mint slash emerald, kind of a soft emerald green. And then what we did is I just popped a little bit, see that? It's like really pretty. And I guess I thought this was just gonna be too over the top, but if you just use a slight hand with this, and you're gonna pop just a little bit right there on the lid, it becomes this super soft wash of color, and it's not too crazy. So I couldn't believe it. My daughter was like, you have to get it. It made your eyes pop. My daughter was an enabler and was like, it really makes your eyes pop. But she always likes it when I do a little bit more fun makeup versus kind of classic makeup. And then you guys, I'm coming in and I'm just sort of washing this out. Nice, soft, but isn't that pretty? And again, if you kind of layer it on top of that gray and the amber, this just becomes this beautiful wash of color. I'm finding that it's very wearable during the day. I'm gonna come in with the Celadon eyeliner. I'm just gonna do a little bit in my bottom waterline. And again, I don't wanna take away from this pop color, but I do want to play up a little bit of the green. So I'm just gonna come in the waterline with that Celadon, which is a very subtle kind of green. I am gonna go put on loads of mascara, fix my brows, and then we'll come back and we're gonna play with this kind of beautiful oyster color, just a little bit on the brow bone, and we'll try to do a little right in that dark spot. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, we have our mascara and brows on, and I'm laughing at myself because I love this quad, and I can't believe I skipped out on it, but I picked it up now. That green is so pretty, and I think as you layer it on top, it really does just give your eyes a pop, but it's not over the top. So I think that was what I was worried about. I tend to go for more subtle looks. But I am so loving this, you guys, and you can still get your hands on it. Now, I am gonna put a little bit of this gorgeous kind of oyster color. I'm gonna put that up top of the brow bone here. I'm just using my finger just a little bit up there, kind of lift the eyes. So pretty. And I'm gonna go in with this, you guys, just a teeny bit. This is again on that Builder Pro. I haven't found the perfect little brush. I'm sure there is one. And I wanna put just a little in that right here, brighten up that eye area. Just a little bit. Now, I feel like I need a little bit more color on my face, and I pulled out one of my favorite glow sticks, and this is in the Majev, and this is the more rosy toned one, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this blush a little bit out here. And you guys, I still love these. They're so great for travel, but they're just fantastic as far as color wise. So I'm just gonna put, and don't worry, it blends in beautifully. Going to go ahead, I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics foundation brush, and then I'm just going to kind of dab that in. You can also use your fingertips, but I just wanna show you how you get a really pretty glow on your skin. Then we'll use this pretty highlighter, and this does look a little bit kind of like, you're like, oops, is it gonna be too strong? It really isn't, and it's kind of a beautiful little kind of blush topper. So I'm just gonna kind of put this on the high parts of my cheekbone here. I'm sorry, my dog is restless, so he is click-clacking in the background. You guys don't know, I actually have 2 dogs. You always hear Satchmo most of the time. My other dog's name is Gumbo. This is an ode to New Orleans. My husband just got back from a trip, and he's hot and heavy to move back again. We will get there one day. Ever since we left, he has wanted to move back. And now he did bring me this really pretty necklace, and this is from Alice Word. He got it at the Ogden Museum. Actually, I will link that below. She had some really pretty things, but it's a pretty, it has a little moonlight pendant here, and I'm not exactly sure what this is, but anyways, I've been enjoying that. I was thankful. He's really working it, you guys. He really wants to get back there. So we shall see how this plays out. We've got a bit of time. Okay, we've got some highlighter going on here. Then for lips, I want to do kind of a pretty nude, and I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Baroness from House of Sillage. You guys, I love that shade. It is a perfect nude color with a little bit of gold luminosity that I think will look good with this look. So I am just gonna line my lips. This is my Chanel lip pencil in Natural 34. This is just the one I tend to use the most. Okay, pulling out my House of Sillage Christian Cowan beautiful lipstick case. You guys, this is just so perfect for the holidays, and I love Baroness. So we are gonna put that on today. You guys, it's just such a pretty nude color, and I just think it's gonna go perfect kind of with this overall look. So I'm just gonna put this on. I love this lipstick formulation because it sort of just grips the lips, it hydrates. It's got a little bit of gold luminosity in it that I just feel like kind of plumps my lips up. So loving that. We are just going all out today. So that is going to be my final look. Now I am gonna mix up my perfume today. Okay, and today we are going to be wearing Bleu Lazuli. And you guys, my friend and subscriber, Stacy, told me that I must pick this up. It is a gorgeous oriental woody perfume. It's kind of described as a unisex, which you guys, I tend to like those kind of unisex, kind of warm / clean fragrances. It is sort of described as a honeyed tobacco. So of course, I love that. So the top notes are bergamot, which I'm realizing that I love. Mate and cardamom, kind of that nod to India. The middle notes are plum, jasmine, and then the base notes are tobacco, honey, sandalwood, and vanilla. This is just a really gorgeous scent. The dry down is one of those where you're just it's very close to the skin, but you get wafts throughout the day and you're just like, I just want to smell myself. So again, you guys, I am loving this one. So pretty. I was also given a sample of the Rouge Malachite when I was in New York City. The woman at Giorgio Armani just loaded me up with fragrances, and I have to say that one is gorgeous as well. So I'm starting to kind of collect ideas for the holidays, and perfume is always one of those that is a great gift. So just kind of tinkering around with fragrance a little bit, you guys, and I hope that you're enjoying that. And again, I always love to hear everybody else's favorites. So this is the final look using my new favorite quad from Tom Ford. You guys, this one is absolutely gorgeous. This is the Soleil at Lune. I'm so glad I picked it up, and actually it's my favorite out of all of them. So I hope you enjoy this overall look, kind of glowy skin with that pretty pop of mint green on the eye. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon.